WITSON.
Icebox Auto here today, just going to show you a installation we've done on a BMW 2 Series. This is the F45 version, which is a boot handle one today, so this customer's decided to go for an upgrade on that one. So as you can see, it works with the original iDrive menu here. This little borderline down here with MPH in down there, you can get rid of that and go to full screen, but we'll do that if the customer wants us to do it. So obviously I'm just going to show you the Android settings today. So basically to get into the Android side, you just simply hold down the menu button down there, or alternatively you can just press the touch screen and then it goes into the Android side. So as you can see, this is our latest Android 12 system. It comes with 464 gig standard. You can increase it if you want up to 8 and 256, but as you can see, nice and swift and responsive. It does has the latest Snapdragon 662 or 665 processor in here, so obviously it's the top of the range one. As you can see, it's nice and swift and responsive, no lag whatsoever, because as I say, if you're going to go down to 4 core processors and 2 and 16 gig of RAM that you find on eBay and AliExpress for £100, just be bearing in mind you're going to be compromising the actual functionality and the speed of the system. Okay, so basically this is the home page here. You can add more applications to the home page. So for example, if you want to be using the CarPlay or the Android Auto, you can get to it that way in here, which is this app here. I'll just show you. So there's the CarPlay all set up. As you can see, it's got applications from mine. Go back to car. So if I want that on the home page, just simply add a widget, choose Z-Link, and there you go. So you can customize these and all. So if you want to say bring that over to your home page right at the beginning, you can bring it down to here, and then obviously you'll have it on your home page there. So it's a nice little feature there, basically being able to change your setup on here. So there's your navigation. So it comes with Google Maps pre-installed. If you're not going to be using the CarPlay and the Android Auto, which takes all your apps from your phone anyway, and in relation to maps, and you can use this side, which is the Android. So this one here, as you see, that's just a map that the factory put on there, but you can put Google Maps on there or whatever. That's quite simple to do. All you do is settings, navigation, and then whatever maps say you download will show up in there. So I changed that. Now it should go to Google Maps. There you go. That's an internet-based app though, to be honest with you. So just go back out. So there's your, this one's here. So if you want to put any music on a pen drive or put any films on a pen drive, you play your music through there and you play your videos through here. So just to give you a little bit of a example of what it looks like in terms of the videos, this should be really a demo one that will start up on this in a couple of moments. Let's have a little look. There you go. So put that in there. So it's full HD screen. Works with all the steering wheel controls, as you can hear me doing now. Slow it down a second. So if we go back out of there. Okay, let's go back to here. As I say, that's the CarPlay, and the Android Auto is a multi-function app. So obviously if you've got an Android phone, you're going to get your Android Auto. Obviously Apple phone today, so there's your Apple setup. Car info takes you back to the iDrive. Simply press the touchscreen, go back in. Modus, so you can change the little background elements and the font changes into the colours. A couple of options there you can choose there, depending on what you like with the car. Telephone. Okay, so that's obviously self-explanatory, is where you take your phone calls through and stuff like that. Dashboard, a little speedometer and rev, so if you pump your foot down, as you're going to see, it goes up and down. Go back out here 1 second. Settings, just to change a few of the internal back-end settings. So obviously your audio setup, languages, time, Android settings, factory settings, which you shouldn't really need to change unless you've got a password, but you might just need to change a few little things on that. I think the password 05, fingers crossed. No, oh, there you go. So that takes you into the back-end settings. You shouldn't really have to play around with these. unless you're changing the screen resolution at the beginning of the car. I'd say just a few little things there, obviously, which is relevant to us. May not be to you, but obviously if you want to play around with this, obviously contact us first. HD video. Okay, going into the apps here, so this will show you all the applications on the back end. So obviously this one here is our DVR camera, which we've installed today. As you can see, we've just got the shutters down on our premises at the moment, just obviously because there's a bit of light shining in. But as I say, you can do all like your playback and stuff like that. It does come with an SD card with our DVR camera, so obviously you did want to obtain any coverage from it for insurance purposes, or you find someone who runs across the street pretty funny and you want to laugh at later on, take the little SD card out the side of the camera, and then just obviously you can take it over to your PC. Let's go back out there, let's go back to apps. DAB radio, that's applicable if you're putting the offline DAB on there. CarPlay app there, this one's a good one if you're familiar with this and you like putting on like anything like the downloader app, so you can put your IPTV on there. You can do it through that option there. You may have a clue what I'm talking about, but people who know will know. There's the weather app here, so obviously as you can see, this is where we are now today in Bevington, well in Bromber actually, but it's only down the road. Just go back one. Couple of browsers there, user guide, e-manuals on there, APK installer, and as I say, it's got the Play Store there, so if you want to start downloading whatever app yourself onto the system, then obviously it's nice to sign in there, just customize your system and load the new apps.
WITSON